Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about the AI versus ML versus DL, that is artificial intelligence versus machine learning and versus deep learning. So basically what is the difference between these three, why these are synonymous, why these are different. So we are going to learn about this. So starting from this, that all of these three are related to each other. In what way? That deep learning is the subset of machine learning and subset is the machine learning of artificial intelligence. So let's get into the detail that you may be knowing about your phone, that your phone recognizes our face, YouTube recommends a video, Google Maps finds the best route, or chat GPT answers a question. Some form of artificial intelligence is being used when all of these activities are used. However, the techniques working behind these applications may belong to machine learning or deep learning. The most important relationship to remember is artificial intelligence contains machine learning and machine learning contains deep learning. Therefore, we can say that AI is the broadest field, and then machine learning is the subset of AI, and deep learning is the subset of machine learning. Now, let us understand all of these terms separately. First, we have artificial intelligence called AI. So, what is AI? Artificial intelligence is the broader field of computer science concerned with creating machines or software system that can perform tasks that normally requires human intelligence. Now, these tasks may include reasoning, planning, problem solving, understanding language, recognizing objects, and making decisions. The important point is that AI system does not necessarily to have learn from the data. Some AI systems work entirely according to the rules written by human experts. For example, consider an old medical expert system. Doctors and programmer could provide it with rules such as if a patient has a high fever, cough, breathing difficulty, investigate the possibility of respiration infection. The computer follows the rules and provides a recommendation. This is an AI system because it imitates human decision making, but it is not necessarily a machine learning system because it may not learn anything from previous data. Now, AI can use methods such as rules, logic, searching, planning, and learning. Examples of AI include robotics, expert systems, game planning system, route planning software, and virtual AI assistants. Therefore, AI is an umbrella term. Machine learning and deep learning both come under this umbrella. Now, you can see the goals are it enables machine to perform tasks that require human intelligence. Methods are rule, logic, search, planning, and learning. Examples, it is applicable to robotics, expert system, virtual assistants. The rules, the basically features of AI are rules and learn because this is basis. This is these are the bases. Data, the data varies for AI. How does it compute? Low to high, depending on the problem statement. Relation, AI contains ML. Now, let's move to the machine learning. Machine learning, first of all, is a subset of artificial intelligence. It allows computer to learn pattern from data instead of receiving every decision rule explicitly from a programmer. So basically, programmer need not to make a program. It will learn from the pattern available to the data that you have uploaded. Suppose we want to develop an email spam detector. Traditionally, the rule based system, we might write the rules such as if an email contains the word price, make it mark it spam. However, this rule will always not work. Some genuine emails may contain the word some, while some basically may not contain. Now, in machine learning, we provide the computer many examples of spam and non-spam emails. The machine learning algorithm studies those examples and identifies the pattern that help it classify future emails. Now, this is the major difference. We do not program every decision directly. Instead, we provide data and an algorithm, and the algorithm learns a model from that data. Now, common machine learning methods include linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, support vector machine, or SVM, and clustering. Machine learning may be supervised, unsupervised, or reinforcement based. In supervised learning, the training data contains correct answers or labels. In unsupervised learning, the algorithm tries to discover hidden patterns without labeled answers. In reinforcement learning, and agents learn through rewards and penalties. So basically, these are the three types. Application includes spam detection, recommendation, fraud detection. So in traditional machine learning, human experts often need to select or create useful features. For example, to classify an email as spam, we may manually provide features such as number of suspicious link, length of the message, and the frequency of certain words and sender's address. This process is also known as feature engineering. So you can see it learns pattern from data to make the prediction or decision. Methods will be these. Examples are these. ML is often engineered. We use the moderate size of data. The computation is also moderate, and ML contains DL. Now moving to the subset of ML, that is deep learning. Now, what is deep learning? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It learns complex patterns using artificial neural network that you can see here. The word deep refers to the presence of multiple processing layers. It does not mean that the machine has deep human understanding. A deep neural network generally contains an input layer that you can see here, multiple hidden layers that are over here. Here it is shown one, but there can be many, and an output layer which is here. Now each layer transforms the received information and passes the result to the next layer. Transforms the received information and passes through result to the next layer. As the data moves through these layers, the network learns increasingly complex patterns. For example, suppose a deep learning model is recognizing a human face. The initial layer may detect simple features such as edges and line. The middle layer may identify the shape and such as eyes, nose, and mouth. The deeper layers may combine these features to recognize an entire face. The major advantage of deep learning is automatic feature learning. In the traditional machine learning, we often tell model which features it should examine. In deep learning, the neural network can learn useful features directly from the raw data. The common deep learning architectures include ANN, artificial neural network, RNN, that is recurrent neural network, CNN, that is convolution neural network, and ANN are generally general purpose neural networks. CNN is generally used for images and computer visions. RNN is generally used for sequential information. Transformers are widely used for language, vision, and large language models. Now, we can see that the features are learned automatically. Data is usually large, and the computation is usually high. And the relationship is the deep learning is the subset of machine learning, which is the subset of artificial intelligence. Now, this is all about the difference between AI, ML, and DL. Thank you.